vicinities. He's joining the fight.
What's up, world? What's up, world? Got Dez, aka Karmicdez here. We're at Kim's place. Yep, Kim's place. This little Japanese guy. No, but Kim, she's doing something in the back. We are at her place.
I'm here. I'm ready.
We got Chris here. We also got Hook.
No.
We also got Hook, aka Xevious. They're not on the screen right now, but they are here. They are on the other camera. We got that going though. So what y'all been up to? It's like some big shits happened the past couple days. What was that went down Tuesday?
What's the
The
name?
Vendetta.
The election. Which I did not watch.
No, remember the 4th of November is what y'all said?
5th of November.
5th of November. I haven't seen the movie. Who is that?
Oh my God,
Who's
that's
monitoring the chat? We didn't establish that. Don't worry, y'all. We're getting somebody on the chat right now. That says comments will appear. I didn't know comments was a person that can interact.
That's what we should copyright.
So we are getting somebody on the chat right now to monitor. Not really sure who's gonna pop in today because I know I pissed some people off Tuesday and Wednesday. More Wednesday than anything though. Definitely pissed people off on Wednesday. But hey, told y'all you pushed me one way. You pushed it too much. Just a little bit too much. If we could have had more amicable, reasonable dialect, then I probably wouldn't have been as petty yesterday. But that's over with. Not going to be nearly as petty. We're going to move forward. We're going to be unbound by what was. We're going to be unburdened by what was. And we're going to move forward with the new leadership. Who just joined the chat? Or who just joined the screen, the video?
I got it. That might be mine.
That's you? Oh, what's up, Chris? Oh, man. Did y'all want to do tags before we moved on? No tags?
Roll back.
Bad. So what we got? What's our first topic? The Israel thing that you had posted the other day.
Okay.
Like, apparently during election night, Israel made a move on Iran, was it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going to pull it up again right quick. Just to
make sure we're on our P's and Q's with that. And my thing with that is, people have been calling Trump a fascist, Nazi dictator. And I'm just like, well, if he's a fascist, Nazi dictator, what the hell is Ben Netanyahu doing? Because he's, under the guise of peace, attacked Lebanon, attacked Iran, and I thought this was all supposed to be a retaliation. Meaning you don't go into excess, you retaliate and leave it the fuck alone. But I thought this was all retaliation to what Pakistan and Hamas did. But apparently the whole region, let Ben Netanyahu tell it, is dominated by Hamas, besides him. So that's really weird to me. And we have a lot of people who support it. What's up, Chris? Other Chris? Valentine? we talk about...
shoes on today.
Yeah. We're talking about Israel, and particularly I'm talking about Ben Netanyahu right now. I'm not a fan of the moves he's made in the name of peace in the region. I have a thing that I strongly believe that people in power who typically talk about peace aren't really about peace. Their peace is how they perceive peace. They're not open to anyone else's idea of concept of peace. Meaning they're going to see a threat if they believe you're a threat. And they probably will make a move in the name of peace. You got the article pulled up, Chris?
I do, and it was the protests that had been going on, looking like some kind of Resident Evil land going on, more or less over the decision to dismiss the defense minister.
Oh, so the person that would have told Ben Netanyahu to back the hell down
got
dismissed.
Yeah.
But again,
because if you control the narrative.
But again, we got fascist Nazis in our country. Bad.
That's
But they've been protesting Ben Netanyahu.
Yeah.
And the moves he's making. His own people are protesting the moves he's making. And he's like, no, I'm going to protect y'all. Who just joined the chat? Is that Kim?
Yeah.
Bad. We have 2 people monitoring the chat.
Do I not need you?
Spears in there right now too.
Okay.
So there's a fish tank in there.
Is it loud? I couldn't
All the time.
You can see it?
I think you can hear it more than anything.
Probably can hear it.
Oh, now I have to blow my nose.
It's transient.
Everybody knows.
It's transient.
Did y'all see the voting demographics?
No.
Yes, I did.
I did
Watched
not.
a few videos that talk about it.
Is that better? Now it just sounds like.
Wait, it's back. It's yeah, man.
Big tank, but I can't read.
So, like I was telling you, Chris, before we got over here, the point I made to my mom. So, what I saw, white women voted with white men.
Yep.
Latino and Hispanic women voted with Latino and Hispanic women. Or men, my bad.
They also voted with white men.
They also voted with white men.
They did.
And black men voted with black women.
Yep.
Oopsies.
They absolutely did.
So in the hierarchy of
Don't notice that.
leader and follower,
Okay.
not saying women can't be leaders, not saying black women can't be leaders. But what I am saying is the rest of the world, the rest of the nation,
America. Fuck yeah.
52% believes that maybe men should be leaders. And maybe we shouldn't villainize our men.
Maybe we should
No,
generalize
there's a lot of stuff with the voting demographics.
That's a conversation. They're not.
There is, but on the face, I haven't gotten to
I'm
the
hoping for
depths.
Tulsi.
Yeah.
You can dig into the depths in a second.
There
On
is.
the face of it,
There's about 1 million reasons why Kamala didn't win.
oh, as the reasons why she didn't win, I thought you were talking about as to why the voting looks like it does demographically.
Yeah. Why she didn't win?
Exactly
Exactly what I
Is
just
that
said.
not the same thing? Wait a minute. What's happening here?
Well, if you're breaking out charts instead of just charts.
The number one reason, though, was economics.
No.
Yeah.
The number one reason is because the 15 million people that didn't vote
The 15 million
didn't
people.
vote. You want to know the majority of that demo?
What was their reason for not voting?
You want to know the majority of that demo?
Uh-huh.
You know it?
No. Who are they saying it is?
90% suburban young white men.
Oh, wow.
Did y'all hear what Bernie
And
Sanders
the-
said? Did y'all read that?
Yeah.
The prevailing reason why they didn't vote is because they did not give a fuck about this election.
He wasn't that wrong.
Now, no one knows the exact reason to that.
But for the reason...
If I had to guess, it's because it didn't matter who was going to be president. They weren't going to be affected by anything
Yeah.
that was going to happen in the country.
Or, to the contrary, maybe they didn't care who was going to be elected. Either way, we're all screwed.
They are.
They might be. You don't
No,
know.
they're not.
Who are they? Who are we talking about?
He's
Young
talking about
suburban white men.
Oh,
They're not
okay.
going to be
I didn't
affected.
think we had-
ages, what,
specifics.
21 to 34?
Yep.
Sound about right.
They're chilling. Either way.
I don't know.
Because I know if I was in that position, I was
They're not ready to buy homes, so that doesn't affect them.
Nope.
You can stack the other.
And even if they were ready to buy homes, do they really need to? In this economy, would you want to?
They barely have jobs.
There you go. So, there you go.
There's no.
They don't give a fuck because they can't afford it.
They can't afford it. So why would
Anything
I gotta take time off
anything
work.
about immigration, they don't give a fuck.
Legally,
They're citizens.
Texas has to pay you up to 2 hours to go vote.
Project 2025 is very favorable
That's a
for
thing.
them.
I got 2 hours off
Again?
work, paid time to go vote.
So,
Is that not a Texas thing, or is
It
it?
is, but
Oh.
there's so much that could happen on either
That should have used all the
administration.
hours. Can you stop?
Which reflected in me.
I'm just glad that the numbers show that we couldn't be blamed.
Oh yes. Oh trust me.
Oh yeah.
Trust me.
Give it up.
I went on socials, and that was the first thing I was seeing.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I seen black men post.
Not our fault this time.
Y'all can't say shit about us.
And look, I see the media scrambling on a few podcast clips. They can't understand what the hell happened with the Latinos.
John
that's silly.
John
That's what I'm saying. That might's not me. That's what I saw.
Yeah. I didn't see that. I saw people realizing that the Latino community has its always been extremely misogynistic.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard misogynistic. Now they're racist against black people.
Some of them are. Let's be real.
Some of them are. Yeah, but in the numbers that they're saying,
especially in California,
that will have turned. That's changed. But that hasn't been anything that's changed. It wouldn't have been anything that changed that would have turned the election. That's something that's always at
Trump got the same numbers he got in 2020. Almost the exact same numbers. So it's not that he got a bigger turnout or anything. He got exactly what he got in 2020.
Well,
almost exactly. Yes.
Slightly bigger numbers in the ethnic groups, but overall, yeah.
Nothing really changed for him as far as his numbers.
I just want to know.
It's just that big, giant segment of people that didn't vote at all that very drastically affected the election. He really either got more or Kamala got more. We don't know who they would have voted for if they would have voted.
Doesn't matter. They didn't vote. Their opinion doesn't matter.
So, there's that.
Nice blanket statement.
Thank you. You're welcome. Plenty of those coming.
I mean, their opinions
do matter.
I
want to talk about it. Podcast.
Their opinions do matter, but
who's that jumped in the chat?
We don't really care at the end of the day.
I just want to know where, and this is sound really cliche, but where the hell did the love go? I mean, not that it really was
Black Eyed Peas are done.
That's what I was asking the whole time. I don't understand. No. That's another thing they criticized Kamala's campaign for after the fact. That you kept saying unity, you're going to bring the nation together, but you kept villainizing Trump and his supporters.
You're just pandering. We all know that. I'm saying it on both ends. Trump's side, we all know,
But Trump was more artful with it. Definitely more artful.
He ran the same campaign he ran in the last election he won.
I mean, they're eating the dogs is a bop.
Yeah.
He brought that to America, and I will forever be grateful for that.
And I let the world know that shit was wild.
Shout out to whoever made that song, that mix. Do you guys know who did that? You know what I mean?
Some random person on TikTok.
It was so outlandish, like off the wall, like off color. Just like
some random motherfucker on TikTok probably.
Your dog loves Chris.
My dog loves anyone who.
He's out like a little.
Nah, he loves anybody who gives him attention.
Yeah.
No, literally, bro.
He's a little Snoop dog.
But,
you have a liberal dog? Your dog's a fucking liberal?
Are you saying all liberals are sluts? I don't think he meant that, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't say that properly, and I think it just kind of came out.
Yeah, my trolls are way more sophisticated than that.
I hope so. It'd be like that.
But yeah, the demos have been interesting to see people talk about. And then, their opinions of their groups, people who are from certain groups, how they feel about that, the voting demos and shit like that. I wasn't surprised when I heard any of the information for the demo. Yeah. I was not.
Because we've been talking about it. We literally all have been talking about it. We've been watching this shit. What did we all say? Yeah. Still feel like Trump about to take it. Regardless of how we felt.
I wasn't really paying attention the last couple of weeks. But, way before that, I was like, yo, Kamala got it, bro. The way it was looking.
I forgot what it was. It was one moment that we all kind of was like, we don't know. Beyond the assassination attempt.
When he said the dog,
I knew that.
Oh, he's scared. I was like,
no, that was in the debate. I still think Kamala had it there.
That's what I was talking about.
The assassination attempt, I knew was going to galvanize people.
Yeah.
And then the second one, I was like, oh, yeah, that's going to do a lot.
And then the third, whatever that was going to be.
And so,
the Mar-a-Lago one, when he's out on the golf course.
Yeah, that was the second.
Oh, that was the second?
Yeah, there was only two.
Wait, an assassination?
Some were saying a third, but I only remember hearing about two.
If there was a third, I hadn't heard about it.
An assassination attempt?
Well,
I've only heard of one.
Stuff in place.
There was a second one, but I was hearing conflicting reports. I was hearing reports that shots were fired while he was on the golf course, but they weren't. They weren't in the direction of where he was at on the golf course. It was someone outside of the golf course, and it was just gunfire heard.
The dude said he was just trying to cause terror.
Weren't the last presidential shooters Republicans?
That's what I heard. I didn't look into the party of the shooter.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm thinking. Like it's a very undemocratic thing to do.
Oh, to shoot the presidential candidate?
Yeah, a Republican.
That's very third world country-ish to do.
And what is that?
I don't agree with that, bro.
And
you don't?
No.
No, I don't care about the third world country thing.
I'm not saying it's right, but
what's that reminiscent of?
I'm not saying it's right, but if you feel that whoever's in power needs to be taken down, revolution.
That's kind of like what America was built on.
Exactly.
Not sure.
The only reason we talk bad about these people is because they weren't successful. And
now the insurrection,
who was the
insurrection.
Assassinated?
I agree with you there.
Who assassinated John F. Kennedy?
Oswald?
Three different people, they say. It depends on which.
It gets claimed on Oswald.
Yeah,
but I think it was a government side. Not personally.
He was Catholic. That was why I say.
I think he was just the fall guy.
That was why.
I think he was just the fall guy.
He's one of the first non-Christians.
Because as many times as you break down that whole thing and where he was at and his actual shooting ability, the gun he was using,
then who was
location,
John
all
Wayne
that.
It couldn't have worked.
Okay.
Was he a serial killer?
Yes.
Who?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who?
I get John Wayne
Gacy.
Gacy and whoever
John
killed
Wayne
Kennedy
Gacy.
mixed up.
Yeah.
And I just don't.
Gacy was a little pretty boy, and all the girls liked him.
Really? Like Donner?
And he was able to get away with shit. That's why he lived the way he was.
His father never married about it.
Good for him.
And my thing is, like, I hate the fact that they said black men were being misogynistic and just didn't want to see a woman in leadership.
Where did you see that? I didn't see that.
Oh, I saw that.
But I was avoiding all the shit.
I saw a lot of places. Like, people told me I didn't listen to liberal media. Oh, I listened to both sides because I like to be informed as to how both sides think. I play chess.
Well, liberals would be libertarians. So that would be...
So I listen to Democrat media,
That would be
Republican
the middle
media.
side.
Oh, well. Yeah. Things are changing.
The libs!
Things are changing.
The world is a
Quickly.
changing place.
Is
So,
RFK Jr. going to be in charge of FDA?
Did you read?
Think so?
I hope so.
I seen the suggested administration positions. I saw RFK was there. Elon Musk had some position, and there was a bunch of other people. But it was mostly people who had
help with the campaign.
No. It was mostly people who had been from his old staff and people with pre-existing political experience.
Mm-hmm. Unlike last time.
Last time where he just picked a bunch of people and then it was...
I got you, fam. Come on over here.
Yeah.
So I saw that earlier on the news. They were talking about that and how his the suggested staff that we're hearing rumored is mostly people that have political background. So it'll be more people that have experience that can advise them.
And is it
the last
crazy
election.
that they're Republican now, but Democrat? Tulsi,
switch. Like three of them switched throughout the
I'm saying, and they're looking to get kind of pivotal positions, if not be groomed to be the next Republican candidates, in my opinion.
I like the way Tulsi Gabbard talks.
I like the way Tulsi does anything and everything. The way she looks in my eyes on camera.
who is this person? I gotta see this person.
Oh man.
Who are they?
But yeah, even you put the you posted in the chat the Bernie Sanders speech.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't post it.
That was good.
But I had seen it earlier that day. I seen it on Twitter.
My fucking face.
I didn't know if y'all had, so I was just like, well.
Yeah, I seen it on Twitter. He pretty much called out the Democratic Party and how they handled the election and just how they just handled their politics the last 2 terms.
Oh, yeah.
He told them, y'all aren't the Democratic Party that you have been advertising for the past, the past 10 years.
They're Republican-like.
Yeah.
Kamala was a perfect example of that in the race. She was not left-wing at all. She was a centrist. And then there was a lot of pandering to the right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get it. You want to get those moderate votes. But Obviously, it didn't work. But I don't think it would have worked to appeal to the left either, because the Democratic Party is
She's
completely
trying to stay
split.
afloat, though, too. She came in late. She didn't have time to plan a proper
She had 3 months.
presidential candidate.
3 months.
And what did I say? Remember when I told y'all, if she doesn't win this election, what did I say?
I have to roll that one back on me. I don't remember.
I said they're going to use this as a precedent or an example for future black women presidential candidates. And she's not even black.
I mean, she is, but she's party new.
Okay. She's a person of color. I'll go there.
She's Jamaican and black. I mean, that's undisputable. Her father is Jamaican.
Cool. Yeah, they're Japanese Jamaicans too, so.
I mean, but he's like black, Jamaican, and Irish. So she is a black woman.
And she married a Jew.
I'm not going to say she's not a black woman, but...
But still, regardless, they're going to use this as a way to be like, you see what happened last time we tried this? Same thing with Hillary. You see what happened last time we tried this?
Tulsi's going to get ruined up.
She would have to be.
She's a former service member, passionate, well-educated.
Nah, it's not going to happen, bro.
Not gonna happen.
But
No,
this is the other theory I have right here.
not going to happen.
Maybe they're going to be running the Russian or the racial roulette game,
That is it.
right? So for what 3 presidents that were white males.
Mhm.
They're like, okay, chatter's getting kind of loud. Let's give him a bone. Obama.
Good old
Chatter came down for a little bit. Biden got in. DEI. Kamala, we're going to groom her up. Boom. Here's your other bone. Actually, no. The first one would have been Hillary because she ran against Obama.
I was at the scene
time.
for so much of that election. I was on deployment, so I barely got anything. Like, everybody was just blind. Like, well, we got 2 candidates. We don't know what they stand for.
For me, Hillary was a lot like Trump. Like, she'd be on a good roll, and then she'd say something, you'd be like, God
Yeah.
damn. Well, yeah, Hillary was the bone for white conservative women.
Yeah.
Uh,
If the Democrats would have fucking, that year she ran against Trump, Democrats would have put Bernie there in that spot, I think he would have won.
Bernie?
Yeah. Hillary was not the move. I kept saying that shit. Hillary is not the move.
You know what I can't wait for, you
he
guys?
definitely got the popular vote.
I can't wait for election season to be over.
It is over.
I know.
Well, who's next? Because like I said, if we go with my theory, they're just we're playing the racial roulette game. I know Vivek Ramaswamy. He's in the game.
Kamala might right there.
Kamala, yeah.
A proper campaign.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kamala's still in the game.
She
Let's be
did
real.
do really good.
No, all hands down. She did.
Yeah. Because
In a short-term race.
yes. Only 3 months.
What if she...
3 months of whole campaign, and she still got 200 plus electoral college votes.
She's the president.
If she had a whole year
And
or
leading
more
up to...
to actually campaign,
Mm-hmm.
might have been a different thing. I mean,
Do you think she...
she raised 84 million. That was mostly billionaires.
I don't think
Right wing billionaires donating to her.
Well,
I think
that's
she-
what I'm just about to hit on. Whether she wants to or not, she knows she has the backing to run again.
Yeah.
And not even just Democratic backing. She had a lot of Republican backing.
She had fucking Cheney's wife. She was going to bring her on as a cabinet position.
Yeah,
It wasn't just the Cheneys either.
Oh, I know.
Few Republican candidates back.
Bush.
Yeah.
Oh, Bush came out?
Bush was on that
Bro,
side.
there's a lot of people that don't want Trump in office, bro, down the Republican
Man, we
side.
know what that is. Well, we know why that is.
Yeah. What is
Trump fuck up their money.
So
Period.
the big issue with Trump is that his backing is very Christian Republican backing, and a lot of people that are against him are
Secular.
not Christian Republican backing.
Secular.
So they don't want that happening. So
Some are calling
I think there's going to be a little bit of a combativeness in the Senate when he does try to pass.
Oh yeah. It's all. That's
a lot of people are saying it's going to be a clean sweep because they got the majority out.
It's the old Republicans versus the MAGA Republicans now.
Yep, that's what's going to happen.
Chris got frustrated.
I really think. I was just talking to Tim about that. I don't know if he's going to go ham on the executive orders like he did in his last term, but I can see it happening.
My thing is, you know how, like, Clinton and all of them, like, before Obama, they kind of came back into the limelight whenever the election season come around.
Yeah.
Now, kind of like with Hugh Jackman and Wolverine, Obama's going to have to keep showing up until he's 90.
No, he don't.
So, you know, and then fast forwarding.
And I'm going to tell you why he doesn't. Because when his boy ran, Biden didn't endorse him, didn't show up for any speaking things, nothing. So that's not going to happen for the next candidate. Unless Kamala runs again, he's not going to come out. I guarantee it.
Okay. Well,
I guarantee it.
Okay, well, the reason I kind of blanket statement that is because I think Trump's in that position now. He's the Republicans' Obama. He's going to keep showing up, getting the crowd riled up, and trade out letters for whatever abbreviation they want to for the next 2 or 3 elections.
I don't think he's going to show up after this election, bro.
Hold on. He might.
As long as he can function and, you know, keep it coherent, he'll come up on stage, I think. They're going to drag him up there.
I don't think he will.
But people are going with this. So if Kamala does run next time, 2028, right? That's your Democratic thing. She wins the primaries, right? Then we got Kamala, right? Who do you think will win the primaries for the Republicans?
Still a Tulsi.
Tulsi?
I understand the viewpoint, but I'm just...
I don't see it. They're not going to put a woman up there.
I think J.D. Vance could beat Tulsi in the debate. I do.
The E4 him off? Well, yeah, never mind.
I'd see the party backing him more than a woman, bro. Sorry.
On that debate, those two, yes.
It happened to a woman up there.
It'll probably be between Tulsi, JD, and Vivek, and out of those three, I think JD could take it just because of if they have a good term, especially if they have a good term, JD's gonna win that, no problem.
And he's young.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what, 40? Now
here's the question: can JD beat Kamala, or can Kamala beat JD?
I don't think Kamala is a strong public speaker. She's terrible.
Can I pause it right there? Because that's exactly what I was thinking. I'm listening to you guys talk about these people and this, blah, blah. Kamala was put in a situation that she was not prepared for. I mean, she ran before, sure, but she was vice president.
Yeah, she was ready just to cruise, be vice president.
Yeah, well, dude just
and then they were like,
stepped down.
Here you go.
And there's no face for the Democratic Party. Here she is. Okay, cool. Step it up to the game. You know what? I can do this. We can do this, America. Blah, 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 blah. That's what that was. So I don't think that there's going to be any... And she's not a great public speaker. She's not... It's just not her. There's just a lot of little things like that, you know, through this whole election.
But she's a good debater. I can give that to her. She can debate.
Yes, she can.
She's a politico.
Well, she's a lawyer.
Yes, she's a politico. I give that to her, and I've told people that. Like, I give it to her. She's a great debater, so she can answer. She can answer a question, but it just may not be the answer. When it comes to filibustering, I guarantee you, she can filibuster you for 2 days.
Oh man, I think she can too. I agree with you.
Well, honestly, this campaign cycle, and even the last one, no policy actually got talked about by either side.
It's a little back and forth.
Ideas
happened the last election.
Ideas and concepts got tossed around on both sides, but comprehensive. Yeah. This is what I'm going to do, step by step. Didn't come from anybody.
I didn't hear about actual policy from Kamala until last week, and it wasn't from her. I had to watch people talk about it,
and that was one of the criticisms.
They mentioned that.
And people were mad at me, like, no, you're not listening. She said it. Like, no, if the interviewer is asking her repeatedly, can you break down what do you mean? I'm not the only one that's apparently not getting the fucking answer.
A point if she had my vote, that would have turned it off, honestly, was when she did that Call Me Daddy podcast. Have you?
I've seen clips from it. I haven't watched the whole podcast.
Call Me Daddy?
What podcast was that?
It's a white girl, and they that's not even a good word, super duper hyper sexualize women just going out there and being loose.
Wow.
Okay.
In the name of liberation.
Just getting it all, right?
She was on there?
Yeah.
Huh.
They criticized her for going
She
on.
was very proud to be on that podcast.
Wow, she was really reaching, huh?
I mean, did she just talk about politics on there?
Mind you, this podcast.
I mean, they didn't go around talking about what she does with her husband or what women should do with themselves. But it's the only time that podcast has not talked about something of that nature.
Hold on. That's not what I asked.
I'm sorry.
What did Kamala talk about?
I didn't. So
the platform is not favorable.
I get that.
He's asking, what did they talk about?
What did they talk about?
That's what I said. All I got was clips. I'm trying to remember the clip they showed. It was in regards to the abortion issue. I know that much.
Because if she went on there, and I get, that's not the place for it. But if she went on there and only was talking about political shit, you're just on a platform talking about your shit.
Yeah, it's just the name in the background on the podcast.
Well, it wasn't just political
but
shit.
that's like
some sex talk was had.
say if I go stand in front of a
then again, the abortion issue.
Not support
It's a
that.
Right.
So,
I mean,
I'm still there.
If the sex talk is
Yeah,
kind of appropriate,
everybody knows it.
She's a grown woman. You can't say it.
I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, I get the criticism, but I'm kind of like, okay, well, how is this any different from her going on like Rogan? And people criticize her for not going on there. How would that be any different than
Well,
that?
the reason that they criticize her for not going on there is because they feel like, which is one of her criticisms, they purposely skirted around men's issues.
Well, the reason she didn't go on Rogan is because he wanted her to come out to Austin, and she was like, "No, you can come out here," and that's why she didn't go on Rogan.
But the thing about that I don't like, she told the National Association of Black Journalists the same thing, and she was an honored guest speaker there.
Hey, I get that. At the end of the day, Rogan, hey, I told you if you wanted the interview, you're gonna have to come meet me.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't say she would do the interview.
I get that too, but you gotta understand.
She's got a busy ass schedule.
Trump made his way there.
Don't matter. I gave you the opportunity.
And
you didn't want to come out.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Yeah, but you also.
I had no
but look, this is how the electoral.
This is how his endorsement grants.
This is how the electors saw it. You say you're a person of the people. You say you're gonna go out and meet the people. This is out her own mouth. We're gonna go out and we're gonna go out with the people. We're gonna go out and be amongst the people and get their vote. Joe Rogan said, "Hey, come out and be amongst the people."
Yeah.
No, you gotta come to me. Hey, Trump, you wanna come out amongst the people?
It's only a
sure.
schedule.
I come out
We're
amongst
busy
the
as
people.
I don't agree with that because she had a schedule. She had a campaign.
She also had a schedule with the National Black Association. She also had a schedule with what was
Did
that?
she
What was that dinner?
What
What was the fucking traditional dinner that they have?
Oh, the Jewish dinner?
That's been on fucking president's schedules for what, 25 years?
Where they roast each other.
Now look what you just said. It's been on her schedule. It's bookmarked.
And she didn't make it because something else is on her schedule?
Yeah, because she's trying to run a short campaign in a short amount of time.
And Rogan just popped up out of nowhere and like, hey, come on my show.
He knew the timing, I feel. Like, the timing
that's my issue with anyone being upset with the Rogan thing. Like you said, she has a schedule. She has to meet that schedule. Hey, man, I can't fit you in my schedule by meeting you out there. I need you to come here.
Yeah, we'll do the interview.
Fine.
He's only...
What did she do that was... Yeah, what did she do that would have got her more exposure than going on Joe Rogan?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
But I agree with you. We have to respect her schedule.
Exactly. Regardless. So we can criticize as much as we want, but like, hey, bro, she has shit going on. So and she didn't tell you no.
So fast forward in 4 years.
So at the end of the day, it's on him.
She didn't tell nobody no.
So this, in 4 years, fast forwarding, she runs a good campaign. Would you vote for her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to vote for her.
I wouldn't say you would.
I really wanted to vote for her this time. That's why I was so critical. So if I'm just going to give you my vote, I want to know I'm giving my vote to a good candidate.
I just don't think the world is going to take a woman president with some color in her melanin seriously.
I think they would.
I don't think a lot of the world leaders
would
would take a woman of any color.
I'm just saying,
and I disagree with that because all it takes is for her to do some gangster shit.
Oh yeah,
one time.
If she took herself seriously, then yes.
It takes to do that.
That's all
it
takes.
But they have the goal
but
in that exact moment.
That's fine.
Unscripted.
One time.
But in order to do that, you have to be able to say yes or fucking no. Not, well, I want to research and get to all the issues.
You don't do that when you're campaigning. When she gets in office, that's when she can make definite
shit. You don't?
say.
Trump sure did it.
And he lies about stuff a lot.
Hey, yes or no?
That's fine. But no one ever wants to call him out on the shit that he clearly lies on. Because he does.
What? They do call him out all the time. The shit he lies about.
Come on, bro. I didn't see none of that this campaign. I'm talking about from the fucking media. I'm talking about the media.
Which media?
Mainstream media.
Oh my god.
Unless we're talking about the debate.
That's why we said maybe we should swap sources.
Maybe
How? Because everything I watch, I posted.
Unless we're talking about just the debate.
And when they fact check me in the debate?
Yeah.
Oh,
outside of that.
On the podcast?
No. I'm talking about outside of that, mainstream media.
Well, he hasn't spoken anywhere else but his rallies and his podcast.
Are they calling out shit he lied about from
They
last
do.
time or this time?
The media does pull out shit from his rallies. He said this at his rally and that wasn't true. I'm like, okay, well, y'all got it. Touche.
So, I mean, you can say yes or no all day. Is it accurate? Do we take him serious? And he says, yes, I'm going to do this. And it's like, no, nigga, you're not.
Okay, perfect example. Fracking.
There's a lot of flip-flopping on that. From him
Like a fish.
and Kamala.
Yes, like a fish on water. Back in water, not
Him and Kamala. And Shane. Kamala says in her fucking 2020 election that she's against fracking. In this election, she says she is.
Then at the end. Well, I want to make sure I gather all the information before I make a solid
People
decision.
can change. Sorry. People can change.
They can.
I can fix
They
him.
sure the fuck can.
I can fix him.
No, you can't.
That's what she
At
said.
74 years old, no fuck you can't.
I can fix him.
That shit is settled.
If he's a grown-ass man, you sure
I can
can.
fix it.
No, it's fitting. It was very
But
fitting.
fucking,
I can fix him.
I know some people will have said that about her. Well, she might have changed her mind. I don't believe people's political
At
stuff
60 years old,
changes that much.
at 60 years old, it's tough.
I just don't see someone's political
Trump
fucking.
did it too. He did the exact same thing. It worked out in his favor though. He said in one of his books, which you could go grab out of my bookshelf, he said specifically something. I'm not fair. I'm gonna
Paraphrase.
Well, I thought he's always been jail. Maybe
He
jail.
wanted to become a Republican president
This
because
is the mindset of the Republicans.
they'll listen to
Just
him.
listen,
You know,
show a picture of a gun and yell this and yell that. And
He said he could beat all Republicans.
He said if
he is a Democrat, but a Republican. And that's why Tulsi
He
and
does
Jimmy
every
and
time.
Junior.
And everybody just forgets. Nobody
said that
remembers this stuff.
He said that shit years ago in the 80s. He was still a Democrat. He said if I ever ran for president,
I'd
I'd run Republican
say a bunch of bullshit, basically.
That's in his book.
because they'll believe any fucking thing. He said this shit 30, 40 fucking years
People
ago.
forget
And I
about
win
that.
easily.
I think that is so funny. So Kamala can do it too. Look, Kamala can do it too. Go ahead, Kamala. Lie about
She's
it.
gotta have a little bit more.
Change.
She have a little bit more tact about it, but yeah.
I think I don't know about Tad, but I do appreciate what Hookfin said about her and the world taking her seriously. She does one thing, one fucking
Have the backbone at the right moment.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, in the U.S., if you just look at her history as a DA and an Attorney General, you're going to take her seriously because she was hard on crime, guys.
Yeah. Not going to talk about demographics or specifics, but she was definitely doing
Hard
her
on
fucking job.
crime.
You gotta take a bite out of crime.
So people will take her serious because of that here. Mm-hmm. But what I was saying is, like, people won't take her seriously if she gets elected. Like I said, one gangster choice, man. That's all it takes. Oh shit, she's serious.
And that's what
And that will stop all that.
That's what some of the voters don't understand. Is Putin going to take Kamala Harris serious? Ask yourselves that. Is Vladimir Putin going to take Kamala Harris serious on the world stage?
He absolutely
On
won't.
the world stage in front of the cameras, yes. Because if not, then that creates another problem.
I mean, yeah.
But on a phone call,
You think North Korea would care? They don't give a shit what they would look like.
I was going to say that. Kim Jong-un.
They've been
Or
kind
Kim
of weird,
Jong-il.
haven't
Kim
they, though?
Jong-il now.
Like, there's a fear of North Korea, but they've been kind of not posturing as much.
Hey,
I mean, there
we
was
talk
Russia
about this all
right
the time. Dennis Rodman, bro. Dennis
We got our
Rodman.
Trump card.
Prevent World War III.
See, the
man.
Was Dennis Rodman on fucking Trump's fucking staff?
Dennis
Was not.
Rodman single-handedly saved democracy.
Several times.
And I'm going to say that.
Man, chill, like you said several times.
He prevented World War III.
He's we're telling y'all, he's an untapped resource. Dennis Rodman is an untapped
What do you mean
resource.
untapped? I guarantee you.
He's not on any political cabinet.
No, you know.
Pretty sure he wouldn't show up like he's supposed to, but still.
Man, it's a CIA.
Dennis, we need you.
he's like Snoop Dogg. Yeah, he's an informant for everybody.
Yes. So,
He's
as
played
far
both sides.
as you know, but
An informant for everybody. Snoop?
this is why.
Who the fuck is he snitching on these days?
Everybody.
And
Decades.
no one.
Nah, bro. I'm talking about these days. What street niggas is fucking with Snoop these days? None. Zero.
But
he ain't snitching on nobody from the block. I can tell you that.
Well, I'm saying, you don't think he's going to be, not to segue, but linked in with the Diddy stuff and everything?
No.
I don't think he rocked with Diddy like that. I don't remember seeing him.
Maybe
like MTV.
I'll say this.
I think
Only
Snoop
because the business decisions he's made.
How does he not know? He knows.
Because of the business decisions he's
probably
made,
does know.
I don't think he ever would have needed to be involved in that.
Oh, absolutely. And because he informed a lot of people about stuff.
No.
Well, Pete.
I just think he just never had to be involved in that
I don't
shit.
think that's true.
Y'all gotta. I'm touching on what Hook was
I'm not saying he doesn't know. He probably does.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people know.
The industry
They just
knows.
weren't involved.
Especially Denzel.
Denzel knew.
Denzel told everybody, get out before the devil shows up.
Yep.
But touching on what Hook was saying, you know who Snoop got his business acumen from? Master P. So I'm pretty sure Master P would have been like, hey, bro, whatever the fuck. Master P didn't fuck with Diddy like that. And guess what? Guess who's not in trouble? Out of all the record producers that you can name from that era, guess who's not in trouble?
No limit, baby.
Record moguls, my bad. Record moguls.
That's the guy who's his mentor. And then...
and Diddy, Jay-Z, who's not in trouble, but he's implicated.
Jay-Z, man.
Master P's not even implicated in anything.
If the Diddy shit goes to trial, Jay-Z might be in trouble. I'm just saying. But back to the Snoop thing. You got the Master P connection as a mentor. And then somehow he forms a friendship with fucking Martha Stewart. He don't need to fuck with Diddy.
So much behind the scenes that I would love to be offline.
I'm just saying. He doesn't need to fuck with Diddy.
Why the hell?
I've always said this. Imagine being a kid watching the game. Ding!
How did Stockton
Martha's at the fucking door.
Everything. Ice Cube, there's so much weirdness that's great. A turnout for it. But it's just so unusual.
Is it weird? We're talking about money, bro.
Also, I think.
Is it really weird? Snoop wants to diversify his portfolio. Martha just did this jail bid. Someone that she knows wants to do certain things. Hey, Snoop would be a great spokesperson for that. Let's meet. Martha gives Snoop a number. I like that, Martha. Let's team up. Boom. Snoop buys money, bro.
And now
that goes back to the Master P thing. Can I make money doing this? Can I improve my brand doing this?
And look, what does Scarface say? What does Scarface say at the dinner? Remember in the restaurant?
Martha still met in prison.
No, they segregate men and women. They couldn't have met in prison.
My sister works in prison.
But did you ever watch Scarface? I'm asking you too.
Oh yes.
Remember the dinner scene?
Which one?
When Michelle Pfeiffer just left.
She's getting all cooked out and shit.
What did he say?
I don't know what he said.
America loves a bad guy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Snoop and Ice Cube are the image of bad guys turned good guys.
Ice Cube is so fine. I can fix him too.
I don't think he fix him.
He's straight. He's been married for like 85 years.
You go fix Eddie Murphy before you roll in.
Well, maybe I'll fix him back to,
Yeah, Eddie's good too. Eddie's settled down too. It took him a long time.
He was been married since like NWA days.
Yeah, but Eddie's settled down. It's cool. It's cool to see Eddie settled down.
Did you see that new Beverly Hills Cop?
I haven't watched it.
It was great.
I gotta watch it.
It was great. It was every 80s, 90s feel that it needed to be.
I seen bits and pieces.
It had a little, I guess.
So it wasn't mediocre like.
No,
Coming to
nothing was. Nothing was mediocre about that film at all. I've watched it 3 times.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt said it.
That was yes.
I said, look, I said to my boy the other night. I said there's 2 white boys that got passes in the hood. Shia LaBeouf, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
It's crazy you speak.
I mean, Shia's actually from the hood.
Yeah. You're supporting Gordon after all the hate Trump that he was preaching. He was very outspoken.
I like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I don't care what his political views are.
Okay.
It's his political views. As long as he's not raping people. James Franco.
Okay.
Sure.
James, he had a real catchy song.
James Franco?
Oh, not Franco. I mean, Gordon. The one that we were just speaking about.
Yeah, Joseph Gordon.
Yeah. He had a really funny, catchy song during the election. I'd have to share it with you later.
I mean, but there are a lot of people I like that were against Trump. Will Ferrell chastised people, apparently, I heard.
Yeah, he just came in the last part of it, like after Rogan did.
Yeah, after everybody else failed.
I feel like Kamala, she was having like
Little John,
a party at the end instead of a campaign. She's like, if we lose or win, I'm going to go having fun.
I'm proud of her.
All the celebrities and stuff just constant.
That's just standard shit. I think it was just
Malcolm X
they were just trying to do as much as they could to galvanize voters. So let's get all these celebrities to speak out. I think we need to step away from that for politics in general, but it's not going to happen.
Do you think?
It's just playbook, man. I kept saying that.
And they kept calling it black excellence. Notice about, Chris,
I'm so
you
tired
watch
of hearing that
TV.
shit.
You watch TV, you see what's going on in the media. How, have you noticed as a white man that whenever they talk about black excellence, they give us entertainers? Well, entertainers, because sports stars are entertainers. They just give us entertainers.
What are you talking about?
Like to Kamala's campaign, they said we're going to exhibit black excellence. Megan Thee Stallion. We got doctors, we got lawyers, we got engineers, entrepreneurs, inventors. We actually have excellence.
I love that. Yes, that is actually a very factual statement. Typically,
you know why I don't like black excellence?
I wasn't talking at all. Fuck me, right?
I mean, that's another day, another dollar without a camera.
Hey, we gotta make it how we can.
My bad. I cut you off. Go ahead, finish your
I
point.
have nothing to say.
Okay.
Want to talk about it?
Alright. I'll finish my point then.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, I hate the black excellence thing, bro, because it's like
I love it.
super fucking.
I'm here for it.
Hey, let's show these bougie ass people.
That's not what it's supposed to be about. It's not what it's about.
I'm like,
you
can be black excellence and not be rich.
That's why we see. I didn't say anything regarding money.
I don't think rich has even got nothing.
But that's what they show is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying.
They say you do this and be like this, you can achieve this. That's not the only way.
Right.
I love that you said what you said because absolutely 100% correct. Black excellence is a whole lot more than that.
It's a mindset.
Kamala exhibited black excellence. If she would let herself,
That I agree with.
Her campaign manager was like, we need to do this, we think.
But they didn't surround her with other excellence. Which is what I had a problem with. Like, I forgot, something came across on Facebook, but I was like, Cardi B?
Love her.
Not Cardi, Sexy Red?
Cardi B
You think I'm supposed to vote for the party that's really in on Sexy Red? As an example of black excellence in my community?
I mean, maybe it is black excellence, though. Cardi is...
I like Cardi B.
Caribbean excellence?
I don't agree with everything that Cardi B does.
Trump brought on the handicap. Elon's,
Elon's
autistic.
And what's wrong with being autistic?
Absolutely nothing. Look at Elon. He's the richest person in the world.
I know.
I'm just saying, they were doing the pandering celebrities. He brought on the...
Be careful with your words.
My apology. I apologize.
He didn't mean that.
You know what I'm saying? Why they didn't bring our fucking, why they didn't bring T'Challa out?
Bruh.
I mean, be real.
Bruh.
I'm saying just analogous. They got Elon Musk. Where's our Elon Musk? Why they didn't bring him out?
Yeah, I'm getting sick and tired of
Iron Man. Elon is Iron Man.
Do we have a...
Get out of here!
He's got Starlink.
Get out of my house.
No, he's not. He's not Iron Man.
Get the fuck out of here right now.
You know why he's not Iron Man? Because Elon's not that smart. In fact, I would argue that he's not very smart at all.
No, he's a businessman.
He
knows when to buy things and when to...
He was saying
Elon Musk.
Iron Man. I'm like,
yes,
no, Iron Man is a genius.
Absolutely.
Elon Musk is a guy who knows how to run business.
He didn't create half the companies.
He's an investor.
Or hire the people on that know what they're doing.
Yep.
I think
But
that
he
takes a
also-
certain kind of genius, though, for sure.
Doesn't he also like run like 12 businesses at the same time?
The man's going
No.
to outer space,
He
bro.
has people
And
that
selling
run the
cyber
business for him
trucks.
that he pays.
And he has to manage them.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
As big as he
No,
is.
he doesn't.
My friend works at SpaceX for the last 8 years.
I know
I'm trying to get hired on there.
In Austin?
No,
I heard SpaceX
Near
is
Roosevelt.
hard to get on. Once you get on,
I know a
it's
guy that works. He
It's
makes
what?
I heard it's lovely once you get on.
You get locked in because it's a privately traded company.
Mm.
So if you want to make a lot of money, you get into stock in the company. But if you leave, you have to sell your stock.
I know a guy that makes the actual
Stock.
Yeah.
My friend was his mind the
batteries,
idea
I
of
think.
leaving and making more money somewhere else.
Batteries for
Yeah,
what?
sorry. Batteries.
The Tesla batteries. So like the main, but it's
like
a
the
different,
cost of it?
but it's a different science. And he was explaining to me the science, which you're not supposed to talk about because it's, not private. What do you call it?
Copyrighted or
Probably patents.
Thank you. Yeah, all that shit. And then they had to sign like a NDA and all this other stuff. I'm like, wow, so you shouldn't be telling me about any of this. He's like, no, but it's so cool. We're like science heads. I'm like, oh my
I'm
God.
just bringing my NDA.
I'm not gonna say names or what he told me or anything like that, but
Not on the
they've got
podcast,
some pretty
you
cool
wouldn't do
stuff going on over there. They're gonna like identify who I know.
Yeah, let's
On
try
their
their friend
roster.
list real quick, see where it's like.
Yeah, haha, you'll never know.
What,
Yeah.
what are these three?
How do you know it's even the person? It could be me. You don't know. Could be making up the whole story. But anyways, no, but it's some really cool stuff they're doing. And, if you're into engineering like I am and science and all that stuff, it's freaking cool, dude.
It is.
So yeah, like whenever we're
Stimulating
talking
after an hour.
earlier about him doing all that shit in Austin and whatnot, do it. I'm so excited. Can I get a job there? Hello, thank you for calling Tesla. My name is Kimberly. How can I help you? That would be amazing.
Shit, they might have openings for that.
I'm excited. As a science nerd, I am super excited. Did you guys hear about the chopsticks? That they had fucking have the space travel bullshit?
Oh, and they recovered it.
Yeah, the thing is called chopsticks. That's what the giant machine is called.
Yeah.
It was successful.
You got a video of it if you want to see it anytime.
Yeah, I watch it all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So my brother-in-law lives down there. He was.
An actual video? Fuck yes,
Yeah.
I would love to see that. I watch it on my feeds all the time, my science feeds. But
Is
yeah.
that one of those laser interferometers?
Huh? No, it's literally like two arms that grab the rocket as it's coming back
Oh,
down for
okay.
And
re-entry.
then the catching arms.
I
that
heard
come up underneath
Jason
it.
Yeah.
Jason Whitlock talking about that.
The
Or
whole-
somebody talking about
Yeah,
that.
the whole
I don't
idea
know.
of it is less space trash, and we're saving on material to build these spacecrafts because they can just come right back down to Earth.
Yeah, it's progressive.
And they tested it recently. You gotta look it up. It's the most amazing thing
I
you've
heard it
ever
was
seen.
dope. I heard
It
it was
was
dope. Motherfucker leaves and comes back and lands in the
Yeah.
landing pad.
Yeah, it's in a ball of water.
I
Yeah.
mean, we've had spaceships that can go out in space and re-entry for
How dare
literal
you.
decades.
Yeah, but they don't
Don't.
come back to the launching pad.
Bro, he's just
No,
nuts.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is not a new technology.
I'm gonna need you to look into it and see what I'm talking about because it's not what you're talking about at all. It was revolutionary.
Is it like the whole rocket itself?
The whole fucking thing. God damn it!
The
I swear to
fuselage.
God.
Oh, so the fuselage is coming back. Okay, yeah.
You
That's
get
fairly
it.
new.
Thank you.
I understand.
Bringing the fuselage back? Yeah.
Once he sees,
You have a
he
whole
will
kid and caboodle.
That's amazing.
be- It is amazing. It's fucking amazing.
What's it? Back to the launching pad?
Yes,
Bro,
it goes out
to the
there,
water is good
and
enough.
then it comes
Yeah, that's what I'm
back
saying.
down, and these two chopstick things literally catch it as it's coming back down. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. The science is insane. I've been looking at this shit for months. Just been.
If you ever wanted to take a tour of the start
Show me.
Some very
I never
advanced-
get to share my science
Some very
crap
advanced
because nobody
robotics there.
cares. So
If you
yes,
ever want
I'm
to
very
take
excited
a
about it.
tour of the Falcon 9
Yes,
facility,
I do. When do you want to go?
When do you have free?
Bro, I'm off Thursday. I'm off
I'm off
Thursdays
every
and
day.
Saturdays. Is that a joke?
No, he
No,
really
it's
is.
not.
He doesn't work.
And you
He
say I'm
doesn't
on
have a
that?
job.
Unfortunately for now, yeah.
That's
You're
not
tired.
unfortunate.
It is.
How old are your kids?
My one is 6, and that is it.
That's awesome. River's 6. If I could have all day, every day just with me and her.
He's at school, and I want him to be at school if I could year round.
Well, obviously.
I'm all about year-round school.
Oh. Anyway.
He wants that European school time. Yeah.
We're getting close to it. Shit.
No, we're not going to do that here.
This month alone, he does not have a
You
single.
know why we're not going to do that here?
Why?
Because Kamala didn't get.
No.
No, he's talking about Texas.
I'm talking about national, bro. We don't want that here in the States.
Anyways.
Come on, man.
There's some districts that do it.
We want to keep these people dumb. We're not doing more school.
No, who says going to school more means you're going to be smarter?
I guess not.
You can learn things in school, bro.
No, going to school more means we can indoctrinate you more.
Science.
You can still learn things. I'm not saying that's not true. It absolutely is.
You
Two things can be true.
You
can learn and you can get indoctrinated. There's a lot of
You
programming.
can definitely learn how to be a robot in the prison system in school for 12 hours a day. 8 hours a day, 12 months a year.
I have an issue with that. I've actually worked in the prison system. It is not like school. I hate when people try to equate the two. It's not the same, bro. It is not the same.
It's not the same.
You actually work in a fucking penitentiary, you will see it's much different. Don't compare the two.
It's not the same.
Are there not rules you have to follow?
Kids aren't getting fucking raped. And jumped every fucking day. And killed.
Alright, hey.
It will depend on the school.
Guys.
Some schools are really terrible.
Guys. Whoa.
But you know what else those kids aren't getting?
Come on, what was Real Me all about?
Disclaimer.
Oh,
hey.
You know what else those kids
This
aren't getting?
episode needs a disclaimer. Make sure you put that on there.
You know what else those kids aren't getting? They're not getting 3 squares a day.
Who?
They're not getting...
Or at school?
In school. Not getting free minutes.
You get 2.
Depending on what district and where you're
Depends on how poor you are.
That's going away in a lot of places.
Oh wait, no, they did free meals now, don't they? For
breakfast and lunch.
Yeah.
They're not getting free health.
And in the summertime, you get snacks. You get a nurse that puts Band-Aids on you.
Damn, let the Band-Aids on you. You are getting free health care.
Bruh.
Shit.
Some countries don't even get that motherfucker.
You're not wrong.
Another kid in the classroom, you get a free Band-Aid.
Free health care for everybody.
But it's a guarantee that he has them. That's where my tax dollars are going.
We can't guarantee the school has them.
Kids, for sure.
And if they do away with the fucking Board of Education,
I'm just being goofy.
you can guarantee a lot of that shit.
But see, the thing about what's great about Texas, that don't matter anyway, because most of our money for Board of Education comes from the lotto.
But you know what? Elon Musk is going to change all that.
That is actually good.
State lotto pays for our education in Texas mostly.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
it's still
most
trash.
of it does.
But
I mean, you get what you pay for. Not everyone plays lotto.
Hey, that's why they keep people spending. Hey,
A lot of money goes.
we got Texas Powerball, we got Texas Triple Step, you got your cash 3 prize, got your cash 5 prize.
But if you think about it, it's a really genius plan. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
People are buying lottery tickets out of sheer selfishness.
It's syntax.
So if I'm going to
People
buy a lottery
understand.
ticket, I'm going to just think of myself selfishly, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to pay for schools. Who wants to do
If I
that?
can't pay for dinner for my child tomorrow, it's because I'm trying to help fund their school.
Mm-hmm.
It's a syntax.
So you take from, yeah, exactly.
People don't realize how much of our laws are still old-timey Christian value laws.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of things were based.
So if you want to gamble, we're not saying you can't gamble.
Neo,
We're going to say, what we're saying is, you are going to be taxed for it.
Speaking of,
And we're going to reappropriate that money to take care of the fucking kids.
And that's why cannabis needs to be legalized in Texas. Because we can tax it.
I mean, look what Denver, like what, in a couple
Look what
of
it did in
days?
Colorado.
yeah.
Yeah, in a couple of days they were like, their state debt was paid.
Jesus.
Economy is so good.
Texas? Come on, bro.
I mean, they're expensive.
Come on, bro.
Really
And then we wouldn't have to smoke this bullshit from Mexico. I'm just saying, bro.
It's better than it used to be years ago. I remember.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I would not mind being able to buy some Reggie. So I wouldn't have to spend so much money on weed. It'd be wonderful. I remember you complaining about that when we stopped getting regular here.
Remember
Were we just getting nothing but fucking mid-grade?
You ever got green?
Man, this guy was upset. He's a pro.
See?
Do you know anybody with some Reggie? Nobody sells Reggie out here no more. Bruh, I ain't got that kind of money.
It got really good for
I feel your pain. Now that I smoke on the regular, or semi-regular, I'm like, man, I'm spending a lot of money.
I was a lot more broke that back then, though, when I was over.
But imagine,
but understand.
imagine if we could still get Reggie now. Bro, I'd buy like a fucking brick.
Why don't you just
How much you want? I want a zone.
Why don't you just go get the lawn
They don't do
clippings
that for me.
outside? You might as well
They
just
probably
get that. That's gross. I hate
I'm just
that.
saying.
When
like you just have to wean yourself off for like a month.
Ew.
And then you're good.
Kim said, "Ew, no."
You know when you mow the lawn
Uh-huh.
and then that pile of grass sits there and dries? That's what that shit is. And then I went to California during all that. And oh man, I saw wonderful things. And I smoked wonderful things. And wonderful things happened during those wonderful smoking things. And groves and groves of plants. It's amazing. It was wonderful. It was as big as that Christmas tree or bigger.
I hear you.
Great. But I really appreciated coming back here. I mean, you can see like yourself in these things. They're so shimmery and sparkly. And then I come back here, and then they're still on the Reggie. They upgraded a little bit. I'm like, your shit doesn't even have a name. What is it, Reggie?
What does that matter?
Yeah,
because no, I'm serious. Because I've smoked shit with names, and it's not that great. I'm just saying.
I don't know what you smoked.
That
wasn't my experience.
I've gotten to the point where names piss me off now.
No, because I want to know what it is, because I can get it. I want this. Cool, I want that. I'm in the mood to taste something that tastes like that.
I hear that, and I just think bullshit. You just bullshit, bro. Will it get me high? That's all I need to know.
You ain't bullshit.
That's all I need to know. Okay. Will it get me high? Does it not have any nonsense in it? Some additives or some bullshit in it? Is it growing from the earth green?
Dedicated to
I'm just saying. You can throw a name on anything. Hey, this is blah, 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 blah.
Unless you don't know what the fuck you're smoking. And if that's the case, then yeah, it is all bullshit.
Did you hear about Sierra Mist?
It doesn't matter if you don't know.
Sierra?
Sierra Mist?
Or don't.
The soda or the person?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
This is my for years. I enjoy it. Like,
I'm not trying to insult your lifestyle. Okay, I'm trying to say is you can just put a name on anything and market it to somebody.
I'm not talking about just a name. I'm talking about this is the strain. This is the
like I said, you could just put a name on the strain.
What the fuck, dude? What are you saying right now?
Intellectual
things.
It's going back and forth.
You literally can do that.
I don't understand.
Hey, this is...
It's like if you put like A under a cup, B under a cup, C under a cup, mix it all up, and you smoke one, you won't know the difference.
Yes, that can happen.
I'm not saying that was my experience. And
I'm not saying that's your experience at all. I'm just saying personally, if I hear names, that don't mean shit to me. Will it get me high?
Well, I get that.
It's just that simple. I feel that way about alcohol. Will it get me drunk? Oh, well, the rooty earthiness. Bro, that's not what I asked. Will it get me drunk? Because that's what I drink this for. If I want something that tastes good, I'll drink fucking juice.
Okay, well,
I want to get drunk. Will it get me drunk? I feel the same way about weed. Will it get me high?
Why?
I'm just bringing a point.
No, you need to bring it down.
I'm just bringing a point. Will it get me high? Bro. Will it get me fucking high? I don't need to know any names. I don't need to know what fucking string of Delta, whatever the fuck is in it. Will it get me high? Yes? Okay. How much does it cost? Let's go. That's simple.
Y'all are both talking and I'm in the zone. I'm just picking out.
102. We broke.
Yeah, I'm just picking out the bits
much?
of words.
102.
Is it 102?
What's
Well,
102?
an hour and 2 minutes.
I was about to say, that can't be 1 o'clock in the morning.
I'm literally looking at my clock, like, how? Am my face not seeing numbers right good? It's 10:02, not 1. Okay.
Like daylight saving time is not that powerful.
It's dire.
I just didn't know what do you think of.
That'd be crazy.
Okay, well, so we've run an hour. You can catch us out and about on social media platforms.
Run back.
Yeah.
That's really good.
We're everywhere. We're either on TikTok. We're either on TikTok, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, somewhere. I did start a new segment, the lunch break. We covered some of the topics here from the lunch break on the extended episodes of the Wannatalkaboutit Podcast, which,
So old.
man, it feels good to do it. Podcast feels good to do it. Talk and have these discussions.
I love the podcast.
You guys rock.
Rock,
And you,
stop.
Chris.
Even you, Chris. Man.
With the exclamation point. Well, we got Xevious, Serenity's Kiss, Chris, again with the exclamation point. Y'all better fucking Google him.
Yep.
Google you.
Keep telling you to do that. I know y'all aren't.
We check the analytics.
Yep.
Because we work there, we own the company. Mm-hmm. I am Google.
Nah, I look up how to make searches for Chris.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the increase in numbers.
If his name doesn't go up on the list.
So I'm gonna need y'all to do that. Okay, guys.
He took networking. We know how to get to you. All we need your IP address.
Yep.
We're living in the
What do I use a VPN though?
Simple, baby. Huh?
VPN?
That's a little bit more different. It's a little more difficult, but we learned that too. We had a very good hacker friend and a very good hacker teacher. So, with that being said, thank y'all for joining the Wanna Talk About It podcast. You have a good one. Dominate your day and night, whichever it is.
Bye.
Oh, I gotta finish it. That's gonna be edited out of like when we do
that part.
Yeah,
Bye,
it's gonna be edited out.
guys.